And we are back with more Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Last time we left off, we're basically in the home stretch now. So we have the Ring of the King, which allows us access to certain areas. Surprisingly, not many of them seem to be relevant to where we need to go next. Well, okay, actually, that's a bit of a lie. In hindsight, 2 of the 3 were, but as of yesterday's recording, it only seemed to be 1 of the 3. And yes, so I have gotten some direction on where to go next, so we're not going to basically be wasting a lot of time today. I basically did look online, because other people did seem to be confused, same as me, about after the Watcher and the Defender of the Throne, where to go next. And I had the rough right area, but actually it turns out to be that we want to be at the mansion with the weird murdery mage spirit that I unintentionally started working with last time, and but we killed him, so he's no longer a threat. But yeah, which I can't say I'm too shocked that this is where we're supposed to go, but one thing that turned us away though is that we need a fragrant branch of yore, which we currently don't have. Although, so I like the brief thread I read, because I was trying to avoid any spoilers, is that there does seem to be quite a few of these guys. There does seem to be... Hold on. This last guy. There we are. 2 things. Some people are like... Well, okay. So the general consensus was like, I'm blocked by the giant statue, which that's where we are. And some people pointed out a location of a fragrant branch that is in an area that we weren't... Like, we haven't pillaged yet, so... And it was in the Undead Crypt near the boss that we fought. So that is an option for getting a fragrant branch. But, like, another reply had kind of mentioned that there should be a way up that doesn't involve going through the statue. So I am a bit curious about that, to see if, like, did we miss something the last time we were here? And, like, not too shocking if that's the case, but... Because honestly, after we kind of encountered the murder dude and everything, I kind of figured this might be just like a side, optional place. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm not seeing anything obvious that we missed for alternative paths into the mansion here. I mean, I don't think there's a way through there. But yeah, so we should be good on places to go. Ooh, we did miss this though. Okay, Twilight Herb. And yeah, with any luck we can maybe wrap up today. I'm kind of hoping we can kind of beat the game. But, you know, there's no basis behind said hope. I'm just kind of figuring because we're so low on the bonfire war points. And I mean, in general, the game does really feel like we're nearing the end here. In true Dark Souls / Demon Souls fashion, what the end exactly is, I'm not completely certain. But, you know, it feels like we're kind of hitting a bit of a, an end point here. Okay. Just checking out some of the hands here, but we might end up aggroing the mirror men. Is there anything I can do with this? No. One of the big things that will make it iffy about whether today's the actual final video or not, though, is going to be that, in theory, we should get whatever item it is that we need. Oh! Wow. Well. Here's a path forward. Yeah. The one thing I wonder about, though, is that once we get whatever item we need to get the last DLC boss from the Crown of the Old Iron King... Oh, wow, that's a big old petrification, dude. Alright. Yeah, DLC bosses sometimes take the majority of a recording, so it's like, that might put us into 2 videos left, but let's see what we can do. Oh. Okay, Crimson Water. I can target this guy. I'm always hesitant about unnecessary murder. Oh. Okay. Hmm. What if these are light upable? Probably not. Oh. Okay. Not what I expected. Huh. Okay, let's look around this direction a bit more. I am a bit paranoid of that giant. I guess they're supposed to be basilisks. But I'm a bit paranoid about it, like, breathing on us as well here. Don't you dare. Every time we have seen that, we do dare. Okay, good. Honestly, the mimics in the other room had me worried that this would also be a mimic, but nope. Okay, bonfire aesthetic. An item that we have not used at all in this entire game. I get the feeling I should have been using them, but like, I don't know. I am not exactly hankering to make the game harder. Oh, okay. We can actually get down here. Statue that I can't quite seem to put together what's up with it. Okay. Hello. Well, alright. A fight is what we'll do, then. Definitely beefy. Can I poison it, I wonder? Excellent. Feels almost very old Bushido Blade game on the original PlayStation. Was that PlayStation 2? Just I feel justified in attacking now that I've been attacked. Funny thing is, the breath doesn't seem exactly that much wider than normal. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. What is this? Oh, wait. Can I not use this switch anymore, since this is kind of, maybe this is if you somehow close the door here, teleport out, and then do stuff. Okay. Let's have a flask. Okay. Whatever this torch does, we don't have to worry about the basilisks joining the fight against us. If I had to take a guess, the torch is probably going to do something with the dragon statue, because this dragon statue is very obvious. Now that said, I thought the same thing about those switches down below that also said, like, don't you dare. So, I could be wrong. Alright, Reaper again. If I recall correctly, this guy does not poison. Dang it, really should have gone for, oh yeah, that's what I did to this past guy. Yeah. run, run. Whew. Okay, blow for blow. And again, not exactly certain if this was something I wanted to do, but... Okay, ouch. Alright, let's try to give him the old run around here. Yeah, let's have the shield out. Oopsie. Okay. Back away slowly. He always gets us with the dash attack. Okay. Let's try to get a better look at the angle there. Oof, okay, not too good. Dang it. There we are. Bait that out. Okay. Now what did that do, and why don't I dare? And I guess we have the brazier lit up here, so we should be able to take that into the dark room. Okay, these messages don't update. Kinda figured that would be the case, but since they're dev messages, wasn't completely certain. But okay. I also do wonder if using a bonfire will respawn this or not. And I assume these guys are just still, yeah, statues. Yeah, nothing happened with the dragon. A bit surprising. Given, well, dragon theming, as obvious by this guy here. Okay. And like I thought, I can't light these things up. Can't target these. Ooh. Something hidden behind that painting. Actually, let's try... Wait, no, let's keep the torch lit for right now. Hello. What are you? Okay. I mean, it looks like a human, but they're having a weird face mask going on there. Alright. That's another suspicious painting. Oh, it's a giant mushroom. Okay. We got Mimic, giant mushroom, a Cyclops. Okay, Radiant Life Gem. Well, that's a new type of monster. I really don't trust this place, just not everything breaking free suddenly. Of course, I'm directly beneath the thing, railing against its imprisonment. I do kind of like the mad experimental sorcerer vibe going on in this place. To go down, or... let's explore further in the creepy corridor. Huh. Okay. I actually expected someone to be there. This feels like fantasy Resident Evil suddenly. Oh, speaking of the old Resident Evil, I just get flashbacks to the... Yep, alright. Oh, don't need air. Alright, well, too late. Now that said... this guy is not the Reaper. Maybe he's susceptible to poison. Alright, not seemingly so. Whew. Okay. Nope, that didn't quite work. Dang it. Alright, that didn't also quite work. Okay. Come on, open the door. Come through the door again. Dang it. Okay, good, good. Less good that we're low on drink now. Okay, ferrous lockstone. Huh, I don't know why it's making that additional sound effect right now. This is locked, right? Yeah, okay. I doubt it. Yeah, okay. Can't light these. Oh. Hello. Oh. Okay, this is not what I at all expected. Let's close the door. You know, I like this. Again, it's fantasy Resident Evil suddenly. Hello. Okay, a lot of Cyclops eyes. Don't mind if we just poison him right now. Oh yeah, those dogs from the gutter. I remember them now. Ooh. What? Oh. Now the question is, will the poison actually finish him off? It's going slow enough where I think probably not. Yeah, alright. Like we thought. Dang it. Okay, that's one threat we don't have to deal with. And there's a slight concern... of course. There's a slight concern... Screw it. That is acid down there, because if it's acid, we might need to strip naked. Or pay a very heavy toll over a repair bill later on. Okay, whatever weird sound I was hearing, it's probably the crossbow. Okay. I guess we can... Let's check here. You know, let's not. Whoa! Okay, not what I expected. Okay, not what I also was actually attempting to do. Okay, where did you come from in here? Alright, giant King Koopador. Okay, some fun spice, twilight herbs. Uh-oh! Okay, questions. Alright, alright. Huh. I am very heavily debating on a retreat. But, wait, no, that's not the right one. It is so totally gonna break the other experiments out. Alright, well that hallway is gonna be a massive mess. Okay. Don't you dare. Okay, let's look at our durability here. Okay. And then totally... Yep. Alright, so we need to be naked to go in there safely. Okay, whip, mace, crossbow, spellcasting, binoculars, shield, durability, binding. Okay. Should be good. Okay, large soul of a nameless soldier. Divine blessing. Alright, they're not falling down from above, thankfully. Ooh, soul geyser, petrified dragon bow. What the? Huh. Not a fan of wasting these. I guess let's put our stuff back on. I'm gonna assume that was either from like an overload of acid or a trap. Okay, our crown. Don't like all the stomping outside. Where is my bone? Here we are. Bone King robe. Bone King cuffs. Alright, good. They're not coming down here. Magic mace. Heavy crossbow. Boss whip. Our stamina shield. Our withered tree branch. And binoculars. Excellent. Okay, I think... Huh. Alright, let's try to make a break to the campfire outside. Even though I don't got the best of vibes of how that's gonna play out. Ooh. We did just get Pharaoh's Lockstone. Not what I expected. But I'm glad it doesn't, like, agitate the monsters even further. What? Oh, that was the mimic. I thought I heard, like, a door opening. Alright, let's seal that back up. Let's head to the bonfire outside. I guess this will answer a few questions, such as, does that giant... basilisk respawn or not? I still can't believe I missed this the first time, but oh well. At least we're making progress. And like I said, I still am hoping we can maybe finish up today. Because we're getting up there in terms of, I'm a bit surprised I was able to actually just walk away through that. Yeah, we are definitely getting up there in terms of, number of videos for Dark Souls 2. Not that our road to Elden Ring won't have series probably, break records. From everything I've heard about Elden Ring, it's gonna be more than the longest series on my channel. But okay, let's go ahead and rest up here at the bonfire. Yeah, we don't have enough even for a level up quite yet, because I think we're at like 37, so no level up yet. So potentially, we do know there is a fog door we're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, maybe I should actually head back. Head back to Majula, crack a soul open to level up, just to get that out of the way. Because if we fight a boss, there's a good chance we might, like, lose the actual souls. And yet again, one of the main morals of these games that we've learned is definitely, when you have the chance to cash out, cash out. Alright, let's see. I think it's 37, if I recall correctly. Yep, alright, 37,905, so basically 38. Alright, so let's crack open... Let's see, what do we got? Nameless Soldier. Should be doable. And then... Probably 400? Yeah, there we go.
Bearer until...
Alright, level up. Okay, last we left off, we actually are at 25 faith, 25 dex, 25 strength. We could go for more health. Kind of been neglecting that for a while. So yeah, let's go with some health and endurance, basically like the next few levels, as it were. Alright. Head back to Aldea's Keep. Now there's a debate to be had about bomb rushing the mist door, but I think lighting up that last torch with, assumedly, the Reaper is probably a better avenue here. And yet again, I'll be curious if the Basilisk respawns. Can't quite tell from down here. The cage looks like it's still destroyed, so we should be okay. Nothing to be gleaned from that. Also, I only just realized now, in hindsight, that it is odd. No, Basilisk respawn. Boo! We're not able to use the Dark Fog against much else right now. Okay, if I had to take a guess, 25% to 1/3 of its life. We're going to try to conserve some of the dark orbs for actual fighting. Alright. Then we could probably do magic weapon, two-hand, maybe wait for it to turn around. Alright, that's good. There we go. No fuss, no muss. Oh. Dragon Sage Hood. Did not expect that from the Basilisk. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Not the Chaos Hood. Here we are. Hood worn by the Archmaster of Aldea. Several of the greatest minds converged in Aldea to weave strange new rituals, but rumor suggests that during the course of their work, their thoughts were not their own. The nebulous face of the mask is designed to deflect the ire of the ritual sacrifices. Oh yeah, so that reminds me. So the thing that I just realized is strange, that maybe I caught on at the very beginning of the game, but I've taken for granted now, is that the dragons should already be extinct if this is like in the far future after Lord Gwen's crusade. Oh yes. I was like, wait a minute, I totally forgot to get my torch lit, but I remember there should be one of my already torches lit here. That door was locked. Alright, let's not break cages. Alright, screw it. I think these guys are best avoided. Assuming he doesn't break open other monsters along the way. Well, never mind that. And now we know what is in those rattling cages. Yeah, no. If you want to come in for me to squish, I will gladly accommodate. Okay, it doesn't bust open that wall. Have to take care of this now. What the? How did I miss a target of that size? But okay, let's light up this last one. Yep. Use the torch to our advantage. Uh-oh, did not mean to consume that. Okay. There we go. Back down we go. Back to the torch. Dang it. Almost have them down. There we go. But yet again, what exactly did that do? Trying to think how many we lit so far. One at the first floor, one on the third floor, one over there, and one down there. So we've done 4. Of which the golden rule of gaming is that 4 is kind of the magical number. So either one of these doors opened. Nope. Also still seemingly nope. Hello. Oh, okay. I guess I don't have to worry about that door being locked anymore. Aha, okay. Dang it. Ouch. Whew. Alright, healthy damage on that. No. Let's not break the other cage. But interesting. I hadn't thought about using them to gain access to certain areas here. Alright, malformed shell. I wonder if it's the shield equivalent of the other bone thing we got. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Is it another club, like the malformed skull? It is, alright. One of the malformed weapons developed in Aldea, swung like a great hammer, that appears to be a fragment of a giant shell, but its precise origins are unknown. The peculiar figure known as Lord Aldea attempted to uncover the secrets of life itself and viewed the undead as a key to this mystery. Makes me wonder if that's who's behind the fog door up ahead. Alright, we're gonna try and get this guy to help us through here. Dang. Dodge that. I didn't remember this thing dropping, which is why I'm curious. Alright, all radiant life gem. Yeah? Dang it. Okay, not quite what I was hoping for. Ouch. Okay. So if he wasn't the way to open up that lock door... What the? Wait a minute. We killed 2 of them. Well, there are 3 in total. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering if maybe... Ah, yes. The mimic. Ah, okay, that's one of the cage dudes up there. Hello. Okay. Given I don't see... I mean, I guess there could be a secret wall somewhere. Yeah, let's check the dragon to see if us lighting the torches did anything. Because I don't see anything that way. Again, this dragon is very suspicious, but it is just... I was gonna say, just a stone dragon, but I mean, like, near a basilisk. Yeah, okay. Still nothing. Like, on one hand, it's undead. Or not undead. It's skeletal, so one could think it's like, you know, like, not gonna do anything, but I've played plenty of games with skeleton dragons. But I guess it could just be like in a museum where you go inside and it's a giant whale skeleton. Alright, I think... actually... wonder if one of these has a key to getting in that locked room. Although nothing is revealing itself. Oh. I didn't notice there was a thing here. Oh, wow, my whip's actually pretty depleted. Oh, boo. Hello, big guy. Ah, okay, I think I see it now. Originally there was a 2, but one of them must have broken a cage that had a 3rd one. Yeah, okay, well, you're gonna ignore him then. Although, actually, wait, there's no summon signs around here, so maybe this isn't... questions. Many, many questions. Because these look like fossilized trees. I mean, this up ahead, this is a giant cage. Yeah, keep your distance there. Oh, okay. Because I was wondering why the dragons were a thing when they should have been wiped out, but maybe they found more in the... what used to be a forest, but now are just giant stone monoliths. Oh, guardian dragon, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Also, in hindsight, I should have equipped the good stuff. Alright, I successfully got the poison off. Ouch. Additionally, ouch. Alright, that one. Run! Man, such a long tail. Fair. Why are so many of my dark orbs not hitting? This is being a more difficult fight than it really should be, given the seeming stat difference. Alright, land. Victory achieved. Guardian's Dragon Soul. Let's see. What's the description on that thing? Huh. Okay, Throne Watchers. Here we go. Soul of a dragon that guards the path to the shrine. Do the dragons watch over the land of their own will, or are they in the grip of one of Aldea's spells? This Aldea figure more and more raises my curiosity. Okay, dragon scale. I do like the kind of like vast, lush expanse. I should have maybe checked for a secret elevator, but maybe it's fine. Maybe. Okay, it's seeming less lush and more ominous yet again. Still no bonfire, and the sounds of like dragons everywhere. Oh, okay, well that answers that. The dragon airy, alright. So I guess they've definitely made a comeback since Lord Gwen's time, which again, very much makes sense if I was paying attention to the opening of just like, Dragon Lake was a kingdom with dragons. Oh, hey, level up, lady. Oh, and a castle's up here.
Bearer of the curse, long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse, it was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
Okay, age feather.
Do not resist. The dragon welcomes you.
It's never good when they say do not resist. Okay. Where's this age feather that we just got? Probably under key items. Oh, frozen flower. Okay, not under key items. Oh, there it is. Return to last bonfire rested at. An aged bird feather. Return to last bonfire rested at. Can be used repeatedly. The child of the dragon, sequestered away from the world, imagined a world of boundless possibilities from the mere sight of a feather. Okay, why am I getting this now? I mean, it could be a sign that I really should warp back, but I don't trust rickety bridges in areas where dragons are flying left and right. Alright, good, good. Bonfire. Yep, there's only one area past this, which is probably the castle in the distance, and that's the game. So when am I gonna get this essence that should help me fight the last DLC boss? Many questions, and I keep on wondering if those dragons are actually going to attack me or not. Although we should probably head back to Majula to allocate our stats. Yeah, I'm trying to think if going into the castle will be the end of the game, or whether going into the castle will give me whatever it is I need to then go back to Castle Drangleic and, like, ascend the throne. Alright. Put it important endurance. Bam! Alright, alright. I still feel like something maybe was missed in the last area, because yeah, we're missing a bonfire, and those mystery doors. Wait. The general vibes, I thought I was totally in the dragon area. Do I go back and explore, or do I press forward here? Oh, okay, well. fragrant branches. Why? Why are so many fragrant branches needed? Probably one of my least favorite parts of the game is the fragrant branch system. I get it, it's like essentially a moldable key, but... Oh. Where does this go? Okay. Well, I guess nothing to it but to keep pressing forward. And a wee. They probably want me to time it to drop down to get whatever the item is, but that feels pretty dangerous. Okay. Alright. You guys. Oh, and they have, like, potentially acid-proofing. I didn't get caught in the splashback, right? Oh, wow. I don't have my rings equipped. Alright, let's put those on. Tee. Whoops. Wait, which ring went here? I think it was the ring of binding. King's ring was here, and then the durability ring was here. Where are you? I hear you. Okay, that just... Huh, seemingly heads back, but looks like I also missed an item. Items down below. Oh. Resin, and we keep the dragon slumbering. Really? Okay. Okay, bleed stone, not quite what I hoped it was going to be. I feel it would be in poor taste to attack a dragon when surrounded by a giant flock of dragons. Fire crackling when I was passing by over here. Oh. There's a downward path. Oh, and a dude. Alright, no, not shootable from here. Well, let's see what's up more here. I'm riding that fine line between, beating the game and not. Alright, I'm not getting that lizard. cave over that way. I do kind of like the rushing, roaring wind sound effect going on here. Ooh. Now. Okay, gold pine resin. Hear a lot of jingling. Alright. Not a friendly. Okay, more petrified dragon bone. Alright, so this is the guy that was shooting at me before. Okay, you know, we're just letting the lizard go. We don't want to wake the dragon. Large Total Brave Warrior. I do wonder if the item I need for the last DLC boss is optional or mandatory. Okay, way back down. Don't wake the dragon. Good. Not touching the eggs. And it's gonna dive off the cliff. I do wonder what was up with the torches in the last place. Hello. Bit of a strange zone. The dragons I get. These guys I don't. More jangling. Okay, old radiant life gem. Hello. Phew. Okay. Not that path. Really? Okay, I assume he's taking the long way around to get to me. Or not? I'm just slightly concerned about suddenly I hear jangling rapidly approaching from behind me. Okay, another slumbering dragon. Oh, an old drop down. Oh, right onto some dragon eggs, okay. I assume we don't want to crush dragon eggs. Oh, hello. I'm not fully certain as to why he just did that, but I wonder now if, like, there's, like, maybe bombers next to eggs that if I approach, they explode and take down the eggs, and that angers the dragons? Which would then make the level harder? Yeah, large titanite shard, twinkling titanite, pale stone, radiant life gem, all good things. But I am thinking more and more that this is probably not really all that relevant to our current quest of trying to wrap up the game. Okay, Dark Knight Stone. I just wanna fight the last DLC boss before beating the game. And I've said this like so many times this game, but I feel like that's probably the end of the game. Oh, you're not gonna trick me into smashing those eggs. Huh, dragon tooth? Excuse me, I'm just gonna grab this, thank you. Okay. That appears to be about... You know, let's just leave that there. Alright. I think basically we have, wait a minute. This is how I get back. In hindsight, if I took the bottom path, is there any additional loot I could get? Maybe, but... Well, I think it loops around just all the same, so let's actually do that. Obviously, you're not going to drop down on any eggs. Okay. Yeah, that's the path that's barred to me. Oh ho ho. Alright, I see your game. Trying to force my hand. But okay, we're not gonna do that. We will not smash the eggs. Okay, we'll take the long way back. Wish there was a faster way, but I think even the other path just loops around to over here. I'll admit, my fear of heights is slightly being pinged going across these bridges. But it's fine, it's fine. Alright, let's go all the way up. We'll take basically the path where that one sorcerer dude shot at us. And then loop back to the central island and take the bridge across, and we should be right there. Jump. And then drop. Drop. Dang. Oh. I took the tiniest bit of health damage, but that should be fine. There should be a bonfire in the castle if we're going off of marks on our bonfire quick travel map. Ah, yes, that'd be the jingle jangle guy that we triggered from the bridge. Yeah, that's how we got on. So, yep. Whoa. Game, what did I just say about my fear of heights? Literally rocking the bridge, playing with the camera. Phew, alright. The Dragon Shrine. Okay, this isn't a castle, it's a shrine. Which is a bit interesting, given that, alright, there's a bonfire. Oh, hello. Our old friend, Mr. Bonfire.
Young Hollow, how you grapple with a fault of this dreadfully twisted world. Peace grants men the illusion of love. Shackled by falsehoods, they yearn for love, unaware of his ground until the curse touches the flesh. We are bound by this yoke. As true as the dark that turns within men. All men trust fully the illusion of life. But is this so wrong? A construction facade, and yet a world full of wars and scandals. Young Hollow, are you intent on shattering the yoke? Spoiling this wonderful falsehood?
Not really. Well, I mean... kinda depends. Like, am I not shattering it and letting the whole curse of the undead still plague people? Or am I fixing the curse of the undead and just like reinforcing the illusion? That's like slight vibes of like Buddhist philosophy in terms of the world being the cycle of samsara, the ever-repeating cycle that we are bound to, that we need to escape. Shatter it or not shatter it? I mean, if shattering it doesn't bring anyone peace, then why shatter it? I'll say no.
I am Alonne.
Oh, hey!
I sought to shed the yoke of fate, but failed. Now, I only wait an answer. Seek the truth. Seek light, dark, and what lies beyond.
So interesting, that's Aldea of Aldea's Keep. Or Aldea. Shrine entrance. Ooh, oh, oh. You know what? One more for the road. Let's see if we can't check out the DLC boss yet. And if we can't, shrug, I guess, and let's go into the shrine. I'm going to say, alas, nothing happened. Yes. Alright. Time to face our destiny. A full complement of spells, of items. I guess technically if there's ever a time to actually equip all those miracle drinks we've been collecting through the game. And Divine Blessing. Okay, I mean, he gave me a curtsy. Does that mean we're cool? No. Alright, we're not cool. Okay, these guys are pretty buff. And I've been cornered. there goes my non-hollow status, but whatever. I guess I have enough effigies where it doesn't truly matter. I can totally bust open some more. But okay. We know where these guys stand now. Oh, look at me going in here. Dang. Alright. They are not playing around. I should probably fight them in the open area. I was thinking basically it might be better to fight them through the choke point, but okay. Alright, this is how they want to do it. Dang. Poison might be lethal. Not that the big guy's been our issue so far, but let's see. Does a single dose do him in? No. Come on, give me a target. Huh. Now that is strange. So they only appear to be guarding the treasure. So let's... And yeah, we lost about 19,000 souls that we probably should have invested in vaults, but whatever. Okay, bonfire aesthetic. I'm gonna trust you guys. I'm gonna trust you not to start stuff. Yeah, that suddenly for dodging the wrong way. Okay, so they seem to demand honorable combat. Honorable with heavy quotation marks, given I poisoned the last guy. I guess that explains why they're so buff for basic fodder guys. Whoa, what the? That I did not expect. Okay. Soldier. Let's take another drink. Yes. Are you guys okay with me walking past you, or do I need to keep going up the stairs? Yes, I'm gonna take a drink. Don't mind me. Treasure? Ooh, treasure. Though, might be mimic. Joint like Titanite. Am I free to approach? Hello. We cool? Okay, faint stone. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Yeah? Bit interesting about, like, honorable combat. So they don't want me to flee. Alright, they do a little bow. Okay. Enchant our weapon yet again. Swarmed. Okay. Drink. Okay. Not quite what I intended on. Ugh. Depending on if there's a boss, I wonder if I should just be dark bolting these guys. Because they're pretty susceptible to damage. Mace. Yeah, let's try this Dark Orb. Although, maybe not for the first guy, since he has the shield. Let's see. Alright, good. Drake Keeper boots. And, oh, what have we here? Sure. Mask of Judgment. Oh, okay. Alright, let's first take a look at the Drake Keeper boots. Drake Keeper boots, giant onyx leggings. Something dark indeed eats away at the Drake Keepers, eternal guardians of the shrine. Okay, the judgments are: tights honoring an ancient goddess. Sin was said to be her domain, but the name of this goddess is long forgotten. Little is known about what purpose the tights served, only that they were worn by a person of great authority. Okay, I think that was the old crazy dude at the cathedral in the past game. Yeah, wait, no, that's okay, so... Is the... Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, Massive Judgment. Yep, alright, similar description. Soldier. Phew. Okay. Back to where we were before. Ouch. Yeah, that calls for a drink. You guys okay with me checking out what's over here? Ooh, treasure. Ominously placed treasure. Okay. It's safe. Alright, Titanite slab, not bad. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Ow. Not expecting him to fight with a shield like that. Alright, very cool. Ascaptic Spice and Twilight Herb. Huh, now that's interesting. That's a similar effigy to what was in the Crown of the Sunken King DLC. I wonder if any actual relation or not. Alright, not great. Third Dragon Ring. I am often hesitant and paranoid when they don't immediately come at me. Makes me think of that one guy that backstabbed me. Huh. Interesting. I was able to poison him successfully, at least. There we go. Phew! And he didn't trigger the other guards, that's good. Human effigy Galton. To drink or not to drink yet again. Given that stone, I gotta drink. The stone wouldn't be reachable the other way. Pick up item. Petrified egg. That almost implies I could have picked up the other one. Oh, scale to offer to the dragon. A scale from the body of an ancient dragon. Offer to the dragon to bring your own flesh closer to that of an eternal ancient dragon. Touching an ancient dragon scale gives one a glimpse into the abyss. Believers in the dragon will rise above this petty corporeal existence. Interesting. As for the egg itself, I'm not seeing it here. Nor there. Totally forgot I had a fire seed. Petrified dragon bone. Like, quickly trying to see if I can't find this petrified dragon egg. And these are all souls. Oh, here we go. A large petrified egg surely bears no life. Eggs are vessels that harbor life itself and symbolize the deepest secrets of existence. But what does a petrified egg harbor? Okay, so I can't use it. We should also take this chance to equip that feather. Okay. I wonder why this is so secret. Okay, petrified something. Is it okay just to drop down? I have so many questions this time. Like, can I do this? How about that? Does that do this? Alright, let's hop down. Pop the chest. Crystal magic weapon and fragrant branch of yore. Nice. Not that we're blocked by that anymore. But I'm very curious about that spell. Crystal magic weapon. Imbues weapon in other hand with crystal magic, more powerful than standard magic reinforcement. The utilization of crystals to enhance soul power is an ancient form of magical reinforcement. Interesting. There's that soul geyser. Ooh, 64 int. A seeker art unleashing a gush of the souls. The homing soul mass pierces its target, then hits repeatedly for additional damage. This blasphemous spell is a family heirloom of Lord Eldea's. It was designed to pummel foes until its power is entirely exhausted. Okay, we can use crystallized magic weapon, because that's only 28 int. Okay. Ooh. Wait a minute, that's where we came from. Is this safe? Tiny bit of damage. I don't want to get the item that dropped. Dragon Charm. Which, if I recall correctly, the Dragon Charms are heal health and status ailment, right? I must have... Wait, there we go. Yeah, cures poison. Okay. Alright, let's run all the way back up so we can drop all the way back down again. Dun, dun. Alright, into the building we go, finally. Actually, in hindsight, yeah, I don't think this is the final area, because there's those dragon doors in Drangleic Castle. So that's probably endgame. I say for like the 100th time. Constantly shifting goalpost. Ooh. Actually, hold on. I need to mute my mic real quick while I cough. Alright. We are good. I don't trust that figure up above. But something tells me, yep, salute. Are you to be my opponent? Yes, alright. Ouch. Alright, alright. Okay, almost there. Honorable combat. Poison and arrows. Alright, I got one flash strength left. Are we good? I did honorable combat. Come on. We good? Alright, I'm assuming we're good. Hello. We're not gonna fight, are we? Okay, the murk shifts and stirs. Yet another stands before us. Then so be it. For the curse of life is the curse of want. And so you peer. Into the fog, in hopes of answers. Ashen Mistheart. Okay. Seemingly no follow-up. He's a big guy. Cool. Anything way beyond you, good sir? I assume he's probably fightable, given this very, very large, seemingly boss arena. But, I got no beef with him. Okay, nothing down that way. Again, my general conduct of, like, if they're not trying to kill me, generally I'm not trying to kill them. Generally. Sometimes there are exceptions. Like that one murder guy is just like, he didn't attack me, but he's like, if you don't do what I want, I'll murder all the people. And it's like, alright, well I gotta kill you then. But okay. I think the Ashen Dragonheart is what we needed to access the DLC boss, if I recall correctly, from being blocked there. So let's see. Okay. We're just a bit over halfway through today's session. Let's see if we can't finish things up here. I guess I can just use the feather. Do wonder what it'd be like to fight him, but that would be, as they say in Dragon, a dick move. Alright. 21,000. Let us... Because we should invest that in some bolts before we fight. Potentially some other weapon upgrades, actually. Now let's go back to Majula. And then the question is, do we go to the concierge in the castle, the Chamberlain, or do we go to the Bird Lady for fire bolts or lightning bolts, respectively? Alright, reinforce. Okay. We're able to reinforce the whip again. And our withered tree branch, which definitely that. We use that quite a lot. Oh, then we can do it again. Nice. Bam! Alright, level 10 on the tree branch. Sadly can't do it on the crossbow. Let's upgrade our spotted whip. Oh yes, I forgot +5 is max for the for those. And then our shield. I think all our armor is currently upgraded to the max. We could upgrade other crowns. Okay, looks like basically the Old Iron King upgrades against Dark Protection, and the Ivory King against Arcane Protection, with a few other variants. The Old Iron King crown is heavier, though. Well, we can probably do one of each. There we go. 12,000. That is enough to get some good bolts, but...
I'll be around.
Yeah, I should. Okay. Let's see, how many of these special bolts do we got right now? Yeah, lightning bolts are better. I'm just afraid if I go to the castle, I might trigger some endgame stuff. You know what? I'll just invest these in regular bolts. We are running a bit low on them. There we go.
I'll be around.
Nice and topped off for any miscellaneous foes that get in our way. But okay, assuming the internet has not lied to me, we should be able to go to the smelter throne. I don't know why in hindsight. I should probably take a look at the Ashen Dragon thingamajig we got to see why it's so special. It's not there. Is it over here? Here we are. The Ash Mist Heart. Delve into the memories of the withered. Manifestation of Ashen Mist, received from the Ancient Dragon. The magic of the Ancient Dragon allows one to delve into the memories of the withered. Okay. So assumedly that's, through here. Not what I expected. Okay, memory of the Old Iron King. And we're in a Hall of Summoning, meaning if we're going to use an effigy, we should use it now. Bit of a shame to do it. Actually, we should crack open one of our regular life gems. There we go. Alright. Drifter Swordsman Adil. And... hey, Steelwood Lorry. Now the question is, are we going to be immediately at a mist door or a fog door? Or is there going to be kind of a long parade of bad guys? Hello. Alright. It's seeming like a long parade of bad guys is my answer. Okay, Alone Knight Armor. Ouch. Actually, I should probably heal. Ooh, okay, we got another knight. Another one. Guess we just try to run up ahead. Definitely drink. Alright, everybody in here. Okay, can we actually run forward? Not quite. Alright, let's go this way. Ooh. Ah, fire orb spell. Not bad. Come on, fog dort. Oh, hello. Very crowded in the doorway. Ouch. I did not expect this much of a gauntlet, but in hindsight, I really should have. Alright, good. Did they get the other one? Okay, Radiant Life Gem. And Great Iron Arrow. Here we go. I don't think drinking is necessary, but let's do that. Hello, Sir Alonne. The samurai dude that taught them their techniques. Whew! I thought the guys would get in the way. Okay. Not too bad of a gauntlet. And because we're kind of in the end stretch here, I'm going to not feel bad about using additional effigies. Bam bam. Alright, rest. Probably have shield at the ready. Skip. There we go. It's always hard to tell which button to skip sometimes. Alright. To meet a deal. Same thing with you, Lori. Okay, let's get up here. My theory basically is just gonna bum rush ahead. I think that should be okay, since there are drop downs.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I should be good. Alright, run, run, run. Not my first time running past many, many samurai knights. Yeah, including taking some damage. Whew. Alright, let's keep running, people. Ouch. Ouch. Yep. Okay, through the door. Whew. Oh yeah, I forgot to get my new crystal weapon thing. I should get this. Not binoculars. Stance. Okay, good. Wonder if I can get fog off. Alright. Alright, ouch. Not doing great on the damage. Expect that. Alright. Uh-oh. Camera. Yep, saw that coming. Okay. Wonder if crossbow bolts might be better here. Question is lightning versus fire. Erring on the side of lightning, quite honestly. Alright, we got 42 human effigies. Need every advantage we can get. And let's swap out the bolts. Bam. Oh yeah, we gotta attune the proper spell here. So let's get Crystallize on. And I gotta clear my throat one more time. Hold on. There we go. Alright, I think the other spells are fine as is for now. Alright, skip. Okay, summon, run, same strat as before. Hope I should go okay. It does waste a bit of our health items, but I think that's fine. Alright, wait for the hello symbol.
Hello.
There we go. Alright, monitor our stamina. Alright, double drink. Okay, we are getting followed. Not what I expected, if I'm being honest. Okay, this isn't good. Come on, run, run, run! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dang it. I haven't tried dodging that. See how this works. Alright, did not expect that. Used up so much of my drinking. Did not expect the sideways go. Not as much damage out of these as I was hoping for. We need to get the proper weapons equipped. This might be a boss that might be better faced alone. Because I don't know if the allies are getting enough damage and distraction to justify it. Though, I mean, he's basically an advanced samurai, though, which, we have trouble with those. I guess? Yeah, we can't really get off the poison. But I guess we can try going back to Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Oopsie. To intermingle some range into there. Yeah, I think that's good. Trying to think of other advantages I can give myself. Oh yeah, actually. I totally forgot that we have miracle buffs these days. Could do the barrier. Could do replenishment. Ah, whoo, 4 slots. Okay. Yep, there's temporary boost to attack for defense of nearby allies in the caster. Okay, and then we swap out the binoculars, I think, for a priest catalyst. Okay. Could have sworn there was one that was a mixture of cleric and like other stuff. But maybe not. Oh, okay. Maybe we can do this one for miracles and hexes. Okay. Alright, alright. I think that's good. Yeah, we'll try fighting him alone. Which, my poor throat is dying on me. Okay, nothing there. Okay. We should be... One cannot reside within memory for long. We didn't get that warning before. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, did not go according to plan. Alright, I guess let's just try that again. Why did we get the warning that time? Okay, just have to run. Manage our stamina a bit better. Yeah. There we go. Okay, drink. Ouch. Ouch. Thought I was gonna make that, but nope. I hear them right behind me, so let's get through the door. Drink. Okay. You're definitely more bulky. Ouch. There we go. Dang it. Okay, ouch. Whoop, yep, this is good. Yeah. do wonder if with the miracle now, if it might not be better with the team. There was some pretty good defense added. Like, almost to the point where I wonder if take off Dark Orb. And I think there was like a lesser miracle we had for reinforcement. Okay, not Denial. Even though Denial would be pretty nice. Maybe mix it up with Miracle. Okay, let's just put the Dark Orb back on. Wait. We're gonna try an Effigy again, now that we had the Miracle. And rest up. Also, I should try swapping out the Thunderbolts for Firebolts if it comes down to it, because maybe those will be better. And definitely have to keep an eye out for the that warning if you can't stay in memories too long, because yeah, we don't get it with the summons. All right, well. We'll run on hello. Any moment now. Hideo, you coming? There he is. Alright, through the gauntlet yet again. Good. Alright, good. Phew. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Actually, we should wait till all the others are in here before doing that. Nope, 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 not great. Not a good way to start the battle off. Go. 3. Hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. Took away my enchantment. I forgot about that. Ouch. fell for it again. Thankfully they can't stab the pawns, which is nice. I mean, the summons. I thought that was going to be the end. I doubt that's poison, but kind of hoping. Dang it. This time that. Yeah, I wasn't healing at that point, because, like, we were out of last stuff. We did get him less than half, but I don't know if it actually would have worked in the end. But I think I have... Yeah, I mean, I think maybe just gotta approach it the same way I approached the Fume Knight. So, good old mace, good old range. And Sacred Oath is pretty nice, but... Actually, maybe a wheel. Well, but we'll see how it goes. All right, or back through as I hem and haw. Like I thought. It's like looking at the time. It's like, yep, there might be one more video of Dark Souls 2. Okay, yep, one cannot reside with the memory for long. Yes, yes, yes. Dang it. They tricked me with their weird... What the? Whoa! I didn't know they could do that. Just trip me over and stab me on the ground. Alright, let's try that again. Ugh. Come so far. We've taken all the DLC bosses except this one. This is the last obstacle in our way before we can beat the game. Well, that and assumingly a final boss of some sort, but we'll tackle that when we get there. Ouch. Man, they're so quick on the draw. There we go. Okay, that should help with the running. Ouch. Definitely not the way I prefer to start off the fight, but whatever. No! Definitely not a way to start off the fight. I made a little laugh because it's like, I'm not feeling at my best today. It's like, was this really the day I should have done this? But, you know, it's fine. We're persistent. Yeah, and maybe we should do the miracle before the first gauntlet area. Alright, here we go. Alright, run. Okay, make sure we don't use up all our stamina. I did not expect the multiple back massage there. Ugh. Memories of the Iron Keep. How fitting that we end on this particular note of me trying to run past samurai. This time with no lava pool to lure them into. Dun 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 dun. Alright, good. Dodge all these guys. I'll just select combo wombo. Ouch. Good. Okay, not as good. Alright, drink. See? That kind of worked out, actually. Coming. Man, it's like the timing on that is definitely difficult. Okay, I think it's effigy time. And restore. And I think, similar to the Smelter Demon, we should just kind of take it relatively slow getting to him. And we'll probably want to use the rest of our life jewels. Probably. I say probably in that basically this guy can definitely instant kill me if I get sloppy. Which makes me a bit hesitant about using the life gems, where I feel that the Ivory King, not as bad, all things considered. Okay, let's take care of these guys the old-fashioned way. Hello! Good. Ouch. Uh-oh. Very much, dang it. Okay, we definitely bit off way more than I can chew. Yeah, this is the disaster so far. Wait, no, wrong one. I want to do a regular life gem. Okay. Good. Also good. Okay. I want to say slow and steady wins the race, but this race isn't exactly, going in an ideal scenario here. Good. Whew, that might have been it for me, if not for intervention there. Okay, let's take another life gem. Wow. Tempted about this. Okay, repair powder. Okay, we are in the clear. Whew. My people are a bit beat up, but should be okay, hopefully. Alright, good. Them. Okay, that thankfully was not too quickly. Come on. Actually, nope. Looks like a bus gone through there. Whew. Doing too good, not doing too bad. coming at the very last second. Good. Gotta watch my stamina a bit here. That's so quick. Okay. Good, I should switch over to my life gems. Let's see. Alright, excellent. Whew. Slowly but steadily. Oh, did not expect that. Okay, drift down. Whew. Oh, dang it. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, I'm dead. Okay. I mean, we did pretty good, all things considered, for getting there. It's a bit slower than I would like, but I think... yeah, I think basically just working our way through is the best choice. Sacred Oath might still be really good. Crystal Magic Weapon... it's not bad, it's just with other stuff available. And I'm also already kind of debating on, where is it? Is it Denial? Yeah, it's basically a Life 3. I do wonder how exactly long this lasts, though. Yeah, I guess that's good for now. Okay, let's effigy. Bonfire. Shield at the ready. Okay. Try again. We're getting pretty good. We're semi-consistently getting them beneath half health, so. Alright, summon these two. Okay, we'll just have to very slowly work our way through the guys here. You, get over here. There we go. Squish. And then try to basically ensure that we don't get that giant mob we did last time. Okay, oh, there we go. Alright, I'll run across the room. There we go. Okay. Basic life gem. Let's take care of this guy. Okay, Alonne Captain Armor. Okay, we're doing much better health-wise than last time. Ouch. Multiple entry. Let's do another life gem. Okay, try to lure them over here. Oh, there's stairs over here. Okay, so that's how you get back if you were to fall down. Okay, lure this guy over here. Okay, only the one left. Okay, same strategy as last time. We buff up before going inside. Probably... yeah, take one more life gem. And then... alright. Dang it. Also, dang it. Off to a good start so far. Alright. Gloria's already almost down. I don't know what's happening, but I'm okay with it. was a brief reprieve, but whatever. Dang it. Okay, wasn't certain if he was targeting me, but he was. Dang. Okay. Ran right into that. Uh-oh. Phew. I thought he was recalling from the Dark Orb. Oof, not good. Not good. Yeah, definitely not good. Oof. Okay. Uh-oh. 2. Oof. I got stuck in the shoot animation. I feel like I need to go back to melee. Phew. Expecting to do a backleap. Whew. The damage. The damage. I mean, I think we're on the right track. We are getting him lower and lower. What I do wonder, though, is if maybe no miracle, maybe even no enchant. Although I think we're gonna have like space for some, and just stock up, oopsie, in as much range as we can to kind of like help assist from a distance. I mean, we do have the Dark Hail. But I feel like the single individual shots of stuff are usually the better bet. Good through pyromancy. It is something to keep in mind. Okay, great heal and great heal exert. What I was kind of curious about is like which one does like AoE healing? Graduate restores. Dang, I don't see which one explicitly does AoE healing. I don't know if all of them do, because we've seen AI partners actually do it. I guess we could try Soul Vortex. Yeah, we could try Recollection. Okay. we'll try this combination of things. Go for like full ranged supporting the melee. Well, just to be careful of when he actually does target us, so. Whew, okay, we can do this. Alright, back in we go. In hindsight, we don't need the catalyst anymore. Just remove that for now. Okay, summon Drifter. Summon Steel Wheel. Willed. Alright. Samurai Man number 1, get over here. Or if you could not bother just greeting me, but actually attack. He's freaking out. Memories of the Iron Cube. Alright, good. There we go. 40 frames. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, and... Alright. Oh yeah, we got this guy still left over here. Alright, good. Mister over here. Okay. Done. I wonder if that was one of my allies bleeding. I don't want to fall. Whoa, alright. Okay. Alright, there we go. It's a bit more rough than out of a third, but all's well that ends well. Ouch. Radiant Life Gem. Yeah. Okay, gotta be careful here. Alright, good. I don't like how low on health steel-wheeled Lori is, but... can't be helped. I'll use the more expensive stuff first. disappointing. Whew. Oh, come on! Alright. We've learned the lesson that we have learned many times in this game, and that's anything that's not direct projectile magic, in general, is kind of not great. Oh well. Alright. No Swords of Vortex. In recollection, I assume you're gonna be the same. I'd rather take Dark Fog, on the off chance it might actually work. Okay. Da-da-da-da, heal up. Ah, what could have been a better run than what just happened. Whew. Alright, so let's do this again. I wonder if running there might be the answer. But maybe it's a combination thereof. Maybe basically some running, some not. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Lori. Alright, good, good. Okay, let's avoid any of those. Smooth and silky stone. Oof, okay, not great. Just participate with this. Ouch. All the ouch. Alright, come on you. Just going through all my drinks. Come on, you. Get over here. Okay. Almost down to 5 drinks. Ugh. But I do think we're probably going to need it to get past here. Arrow. Alright, good, good, good. The others are a bit beat up still, but we gotta kind of conserve what we can. Dang it, he didn't have any collision box yet. Oof. Man, he is just focused on me. Okay. Alright. Okay. This might be a bit of a waste, but whatever. Three. Come on. Okay, good. Seems like as long as I kind of move to the right when he does a dash. Like, he has 2 speeds of dash, though. It's like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Ouch. Whew. Here we go. Drink. I was afraid he'd kind of mix it up and like, yeah, go for me like that. Nope. Whew. We're definitely stalling a bit, basically, when it comes to half health. But I still think this is the right way to go about it. We're just at about time for today. Uh-oh. Nope. I'm making some slight mistakes here, but, alright, should be okay. Alright, we'll try another 1v1. Yeah, cannot reside with the member with Alonne. Good. Uh-oh. I don't have my, life thing on. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Also, ouch. Oof. There we go, I can start running again finally. I heard the bowstring get drawled. These DLC bosses. Oh, they test me. I think we could try some of the other stuff here, but I don't know if any of that would actually work. Yes, Crimson Water would be good at some point to equip, but not yet. We're not really running out. We're more dying than anything else. Alright. Back through the armor. Let's see, okay. I have roughly just about 20 minutes before I need to cut off for today. There go the wishes of ending it, basically, but at least we're on the last DLC boss, so... Next video should be the end of the game, right? Oh boy. It's been a long journey, it really has. But I'm excited to see, basically, coming up with Bloodborne. That's next on our list, and, you know, obvious reasons, that game has a pretty good reputation. Hello. Good. Ugh. I really wish the other guys didn't have collision, but oh well. Really? Okay, need a pillar to hide behind. Good. Okay, let's navigate over here. Alright, you over this way. There we go. You good, sir? Oh, my partners, where are you going? I don't think fighting in front of the salamander is a good idea. See what Lori took a good amount of damage there. Okay. Good. Alright, come on, people. Uh-oh. That was chaos. Dang it. Trying to do a smash attack. To the leaping stab than anything else. Okay. Come on, guys. Help me out. Help me help you. Alright. Good. I'm surprised that the salamander is able to hit that far, like, directly upwards. Yeah, I really should try Priest Miracles to see if it heals everyone in the party or not. Yeah, we don't really need... Yeah, let's try basically the Dark Fog again. Can't tell if anything took effect there. Ouch. That was also a very foolish thing on my part to drink that close to him. Alright, there we go. Great. Three. One. Okay, good, good. Two. Ah, dang it. Ouch. In hindsight, I wonder if this guy is parryable. I always just used to bosses not being able to, but I also know parrying is kind of a big deal these days. Dang it. Okay. Close. Oh, he tricked me with a feint out there. Two. Okay. Good. I think I was kind of hoping to try and knock him off balance. Okay. Dang it. Oh, that's still making me actually. Two, three. Gonna need to find a time to drink. Ugh. He's good. I'll give him that much. As expected from the master of all the different samurai that already gave me trouble. Yeah, I'm debating on... Like, yet again, I wonder basically if maybe the key is to go in without allies. Let's see. Nope, nope, nope. Stuff. I've gone back and forth on that. As pretty self-evident. Alright, let's do the magic weapon. The crystal one. Yeah, I'll try yet again, basically, to fight him solo. Yep, one cannot reside within the memory for long. Okay, sadly, drink. One, two, three. Okay, ouch. Yeah. Just running from these guys still seems the better choice if I actually want to get to the boss solo. Nah, it's like, I could try poisoning them, but how quickly they are, don't think that would work out either. Okay. We can do it within the 10 minutes we have left, right? Totally. Alright, good. Man, just this speed on these guys. Oh boy. Declaring it now, the Crown of the Old Iron King DLC, least favorite DLC. Screw this DLC. Could go with that sun ring maybe. We don't need the King's ring here. I also do wonder about this one, if this actually helps against the dudes or not. Guess we can try it. I doubt it does. I figured the AI is probably just like, nope, you're right there. But, you know, maybe. Say take turns. Alright. So that's useless for non-PvP. Alright. Equipment. Explodey sun ring, where are you? So also, the stone ring might be good. Without taking the appearance of a phantom. Yeah, okay, it's like you never know, it's like maybe that would help. But okay, let's do explodes at threshold. We're gonna be taking all these back stats from these samurai dudes. Oh, I say. Yes. One cannot reside within the memory for long. Yes. Run. Alright, good. Ouch. I heard a bow get drawn. Alright. Phew. Alright, drink, drink. Two. Two. Nice stamina. Ouch. Oh, I'm still alive, alright. I did not expect that. The drink did not drink fast enough. I know the exploding ring wasn't too bad. I saw the few times it actually exploded near him, which... Let's see. I got 5 minutes left. Okay, we're gonna do a quick speed run here. That's probably gonna end with us dying before we even get to the boss, but that's where I gotta cut the video for today. We're already over time by a bit, so ideally next time, that will be the end of Dark Souls 2. We'll totally beat it. You just gotta believe. Yes. So I'm gonna resort to the memory. Hello. Alright. Okay, good. Of course. Ouch. Okay, good. Ah, I didn't hear the arrow go off. Ouch. Alright, that didn't quite work out. Uh-oh. Oh, explode! Explode! There! 216! But alright, we're gonna go ahead and call it there for today. I really honestly thought we were going to be able to beat Dark Souls 2 today, but that was very silly of me to assume that, given there's one final DLC boss left, so... Egg on my face, what can I say? But alright, let's see. Yep. Okay. Next time, the, fingers crossed, end of Dark Souls 2! Until then, later.